Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going into extreme detail in regards to how do you improve your show percentage. Now for those that don't know, your show percentage is the percentage of people that show up to a consultation either in person or over the phone. A super important metric. Now far too often, myself included, we all focus on your closed percentage, which is how many people do you actually sell of the people that show up to that consultation. Close percentage is fun. Here's the sales script. Here's how you overcome objections, partner, time, cost. Think about it. But if you improve your close by 10% or you improve your show by 10%, at the end of the day, the result is the same number of people that have been sold into your facility. And a lot of this show percentage can be improved by things that can be automated, one-time activities that pay you a dividend for as long as you have your fitness business. And here is the other thing. If you want to improve your close percentage, there's the script, of course, there is how to overcome objections, but what you need more often than not is more opportunities, more shots on goal to practice the sales script, to practice overcoming objections, which is why it's so important that we get more and more and more people showing up for those appointments. Now, quite often, the biggest things can be overlooked. I can say, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, the number one way to improve your show percentage is to have maximum availability in the calendar. So my sales team are 7 a.m. to 8:30 Monday through Friday, meaning if someone opts in right now, they can schedule a call almost every 10 minutes between those hours, giving the person the opportunity to choose a time that suits them best. If someone opts in for your ad and they can only schedule at 4 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday, they may take that time slot hoping to show up, knowing full well it's actually a bad time because they're in between school drop off and dropping their kids at sport. I cannot stress this enough. The number one way to improve your show percentage is to have maximum availability in the calendar, either over the phone or in person, for someone to schedule a consultation at a time that suits them. If you do not do that, you will have a very, very poor no-show percentage. That is the most important thing, and everything else I'm going to explain, it doesn't matter if you don't have that. So if you are running ads and you are generating leads and people aren't booking in, or they're booking in and not showing up, take a look at your calendar. The reason we started our Done For You Everything service is prior to this, I was running ads for gym owners and I was helping them get bookings, and then the gym owner would close the deal. I was working with a gym owner in WA. He had 2 times in his calendar, Monday at 7:30 a.m. and I think it was Thursday at like 8 a.m. Interestingly enough, those 2 time slots were taken. So we generated him hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of leads and no one was booking. And then for our gyms, we had over a 35% booking rate for years and years and years. I thought, how the fuck does that even make sense? How can you have less than 1% and we can have 35%? And it dawned on me, no availability in the calendar, which is probably the biggest thing that we solve with our Done For You service. Maximum availability in the calendar and being able to call the leads as fast as possible several times. So have availability in the calendar. After that, if you have availability in your calendar, you don't really want people booking out more than 3 days in advance. So I filmed this on Monday, the 11th of November. If someone opts in for your ad right now, realistically, we want them to book in by the end of Wednesday. So maximum availability on those 2 days, but not more than 48 hours in advance. Because if they schedule a call for Friday at 5:30, the chances of them not showing up is very high. The chances of them forgetting is very high. If you have maximum availability, all compressing to the following 2 or 3 days, people will schedule times at a time that suits. They will remember and they'll be more likely to show up. So number 1, maximum availability. Number 2, don't let people schedule too far in advance, especially for fitness. Like, so B2B, for gyms that speak to me, they can book out 2 weeks in advance because I know they are busy. They are talking to their business partners. There can be 10 other things they're doing. But if it's a 10 or 15-minute consultation for fitness, it can be within the next 2 days. Now, the third thing would be, look what happens after they book in a consultation. So quite often you see it where it's like, okay, thank you, we'll see you soon. Or would you like to add this event to the calendar? That is lazy. If someone schedules a consultation, you can redirect them to what we call a thank you page or a transfer of trust page. So imagine someone schedules a consultation, they get redirected to a page that says, thank you for booking your consultation. There's a video of the owner saying, hey, thank you so much for booking your time. We really appreciate it. Below this video is more information about our program and how we can help you get started. If for whatever reason you cannot make the call, please let us know, as quite often our sales team take these calls outside of their work hours. That works really, really well to get people to show up. Below the video, we can also have 3 separate categories on this page. So what we have is what your program includes. So really breaking down, I guess, the 6-week challenge. Under that, we have program bonuses. So you get these 7 things just for showing up to the call. One example is 42 quick and easy recipes that spark your taste buds. So we're building value even before the phone call. Under that, which is really, really, really important, is we have frequently asked questions. So I'm going to run you through the frequently asked questions that we have. So someone schedules a phone call, they watch a video, what your program includes, there's tons of bonuses. There's still probably some fear and hesitation about showing up for that consultation because people are always scared of getting started. And these are the questions that you would get if you do sales for your gyms. These are some of the objections you would be getting. So the frequently asked questions are, I've had some time off exercise. Is it suitable for me? That's 99.9% of the people that opt in for your ads. A really, really important question to answer. Second question, have a few injuries. Can I do this program? Quite often people will have a sore knee and they think that you cannot tailor or modify the program. FAQ 3, do I need to be fit to start? Probably the biggest fear they have. Am I going to be able to keep up? Am I going to be left behind? Next question is, what if I can't keep up in the session? We can modify it and tailor it. Number 5, I don't have any knowledge about exercise or training. Will that be a problem? A huge thing. No one likes looking like an idiot. They walk into a class, they're unfit, they're left behind. They don't know what the terminology is that the sport uses, particularly for combat sports. I watched UFC for 10 years. I love it. I understand what full mount is, what full guard is, what half guard is, what side control is, what a crucifix position is. The general public don't know that. So if they're joining a combat sports gym and it's jiu-jitsu, you have to let them know, like, hey, like if you know nothing about jiu-jitsu, you don't even know the terminology about jiu-jitsu, you don't need to be fit to start, you can have a few injuries, all that fear is taken away. What is the likelihood that they're showing up for the call? A lot more. Number 6, is everyone else going to be super fit? Another concern. Can I keep up? Number 7, do I need to bring anything? Just towel, water bottle. Number 8, what should I wear? So those questions are so simple and so basic. And those are the 8 questions that are running through the prospect's minds. I know that because I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of fitness sales calls. I'm going to repeat that. Number 1, I've had time off exercise. Is it suitable? Number 2, I have a few injuries. Can I do the program still? Number 3, do I need to be fit to start? Number 4, what if I can't keep up in the session? Number 5, I don't have any knowledge about exercise or training. Number 6, is everyone else going to be super fit? Number 7, do I need to bring anything? Number 8, what should I wear? When you are running ads and someone schedules a phone call and you're selling them 24 or 48 hours, it needs to be a speed. There can be no speed bumps on that journey. So imagine a race car's driving down and there's a little pebble that can derail the entire process. So number 1 will be maximum availability in the calendar. Number 2 will be ensuring they can't book out too far in advance. Number 3 would be like, well, what information are they getting once they schedule a phone call? So a video, what your program includes, program bonuses and FAQs. They've seen a video of the founder or the owner talking to them directly. So automatically, there is more trust. In conjunction with what they see once they book in a phone call, we need to address, well, what else would they see? They are probably going to go to your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your website, your Google My Business. It all has to look great. It all has to make sense for the person that opted in on this program to continue down this journey, to use their valuable time to speak to you. So make sure your socials are great. One of the ways to do that, my favorite way, is Instagram profile, your top 3 pinned posts. What do they say? What do they look like? If you are running a 6-week beginner boxing challenge and you've got 3 pinned videos of people knocking each other out, it probably isn't a good sign. But a pinned video might be, hey, it's Sally. I was so nervous before coming to this boxing gym. They have professionals and amateurs, and I just didn't know where I was going to start. But I can say from the moment I walked into the facility, I felt comfortable and felt right at home. I'm fitter, I'm healthier, and more importantly, I've actually fallen in love with boxing. It's a great video to see. My pinned post on fitness business consulting. Our offer, we make calls for you, $0 retainer, commission only, sounds like fucking bullshit. So the first 3 pin posts is a testimonial mashup. The second one is a video of me in person with Palmer. We sold over 100 people into her gym. So again, this isn't a scam. Jamie is with another gym owner in Sydney. She said they sold over 100 people. This must be legit. People look at your social media, so make sure it looks fantastic. So you've got number 1, which is maximum availability in the calendar. Number 2, compressing the time people can book. Number 3 is redirecting them to information that you want them to see. Post call, I recommend a video, what your program includes, program bonuses, FAQs. Also making sure your socials are good. Number 5 would be simple automations off the back that actually confirm the appointment. So high contact first name, thank you so much for booking a call at appointment start time. Below this message are a few different links for information that we'd love you to go through before the phone call. Now, what we do is we just redirect people back to that thank you page time and time and time and time again. We also have an additional page for group gym owners where we text them a copy of their timetable on a landing page. So text 1 is make sure you've seen the thank you page, transfer a trust page. Text 2 is a segment of that page. Hey, this is what our program includes. Text 3 is these are the program bonuses that you get. Text 4 are also the FAQ. So constantly reminding them that the appointment is upcoming, but sending them information too, so we don't become annoying. Okay. From there, we send a text. I think it's 83-ish minutes before the call saying, hey, we're running a little bit late. We've got other people that we're talking to, building status, increasing our status in their mind that, hey, we're busy. We've got other phone calls. We'll see you at this time. Please show up. Now, if you do all those things correctly, you are more than likely going to have a really good show rate. And all of those things can almost all be automated. Well, they can all be automated. The thank you page, the automation sequence, having the calendars set. So why this is so important is all of these things can be pre-done. You could do all these things today and have 10% more of people show up tomorrow and make more money. And if you have more consultations, then your close rate will go up to 10% show increase, 10% close increase is a huge, huge money maker for your business to get more members in the long run. So if you do all of those things, you'll have more appointments show up. If more appointments show up, your sales team will be more skilled, have more opportunity to sell, therefore their close percentage will go up too. Now, if you have a horrific show percentage and everything you've done is what I've listed in this video, then you need to really look at the bigger picture. For example, your overall brand. So I tell this story all the time. We're running ads for a MMA gym up in Queensland. We got a ton of leads. We had a ton of people book in, and then their brand, the first thing they saw on their social media was a picture of this owner and their friend wearing a balaclava as a joke. I get it. It's a joke, but it's not funny. Like, what if someone sees that? Oh, this place looks fantastic. This video is great. The program looks so good. And then go to social media and they see someone wearing a balaclava, right? So if you have an unusual low show percentage, then look at the bigger picture. Look at your website. Is your website broken? Are you getting 404 error links because the pages aren't loading? People can't schedule a phone call because the Google integration with your calendar has been broken. So if it's not working, then look like from the top down. So guys, hope that makes sense. I love making these videos. If you get value please like, subscribe, and share with another fitness business owner.